pressures that are exerted on Monk, the source of his frustrations. Um, he, in the book, there are these wonderful kind of meditative moments where he drifts off and considers his interests in fly fishing and the intricacies of outwitting a fish, or woodworking and the smell of cut wood. He drifts off into ideas about novels and various things, but he's got his own peculiar inner life, his own singular personal life, and he wants to express from that perspective an authentic perspective that represents who he is, that's intellectually and creatively free, and yet he's not received. So I understand those external pressures, but I mean, I don't really have a lot to complain about. Zora Neale Hurston has a great line, I do not weep for the world, I'm too busy too busy sharpening my oyster knife. My work has been my oyster knife, one of them, my primary. And I try to keep it pretty sharp. Sometimes I cut my thumb, but sometimes, I pluck out a pearl. I've worked for a long time. I've worked across genres. I've worked on a number of different characters that have been fulfilling to me, and with collaborators that have been fulfilling to me. So I'm in a really good place lately. I've learned over time that it's the collaboration that is everything that we do. You can have the greatest script in the world. If you do it with shitty people, it ain't happening. So I'll say this, though. This experience and the reception that we're receiving, the interest that we're receiving, and also the support that we are receiving from on high has been like nothing that I've experienced in my career. I've never in my career, in a project that I was so central to, had this level of support, not from audiences, but from those who could assist us in reaching out to an audience. So, this is new. The thing is, though, I could, like Monk, be frustrated by that, I could be pissed off about it, but here's the thing. I kind of like it.
So you wanted the award after all. You wanted it.
No. Because I don't necessarily like owing people anything anyway. I'm an only child. I've been doing things by myself for a long time. What I got always throughout my career, though, was interest from artists, from directors early on who also educators, from directors early on who just took it, George C. Wolfe, primary among them, in film, Ang Lee, Sidney Lumet, and it goes on, through Mike Nichols, Alan Bakula, small role, learned everything I could. And now, I have a great working relationship with Wes Anderson, Jonah Nolan and Lisa Joy, of Westworld, a wonderful chord. This collaboration has been wonderful. I've found the artists who recognized what I might be able to do. And that was all I needed. So I understand, again, going back to my primary point, I understand those pressures, but, a very good friend of mine used to say, if you can't beat them, confuse them. And I've tried my best to be reasonably successful at doing that over the years.
I think we only have time